Alright, everybody, welcome back to another vlog, and in today's vlog, I am going to be, recommending, PC parts. Well, I'm going to be giving you budget. I'm going to, be choosing a specific price point, and then I'm going to give you a system. So today we're going to look at a $600 build, a $1,000 build, and a $1,500 build. So this $600 build really offers performance. Now, last month's build really didn't offer performance. It was kind of more, it wasn't, I wouldn't really say aesthetics, but it wasn't performance. But this build is pretty much for performance, and this build costs $600.91, and if it wouldn't have been for shipping, we would have had quite a bit more money. But alright, so here, starting off, we got the Ryzen 5 2600X. Great processor for the money. Core 3.5, 3.4 gigahertz. We do get a cooler with this thing, so love the chip. Yeah, great performance. Couldn't squeeze the X in here. I would have loved to, but we couldn't do that. Alright, and we are using the stock cooler. But here we have the Gigabyte B450 Aorus Elite. Now this board, we could have easily probably, actually we couldn't have probably squeezed my motherboard in here. We would have had to change things, but I went with a less expensive motherboard this time for a few reasons, because I felt that, well, mainly because I wanted to squeeze more performance in with the rest of the build, so I went with a cheaper motherboard this time, unfortunately. But here we have the G.Skill Ripjaws 5, 16 gigabyte, 3600 speed this time. Last time we were stuck at the 3000 speed, but this time we've made it to the 3600 speed with actually some pretty decent looking memory. Next, we have a 120 gigabyte SSD for all your games, operating system, stuff you frequently deal with. And then we were able to squeeze a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte drive in here. Now, that's really where we get an upgrade for sure from last month. Now, here I found a good deal here on a MSI Radeon RX 570. Instead of the 550, we're going with the 570 this time. So really, really great, honestly. Yeah, 570. It's not. And then we really skipped on our case, but I think that's okay, really. So yeah, you only get one fan. If it wasn't for shipping, then we could probably squeeze in some more fans, but yeah, that's kind of why, you know. And then our power supply here, found a good deal on this one too. It is A+ bronze certified power supply. Black cables, of course. I mean, I wasn't gonna get, you know, those lame ketchup mustard cables, but, you know. Yeah, that was my main requirement, basically, for a power supply. Needed to have black cables. It didn't need to be modular, but it needed black cables. So yeah, total, again, 691 cents. Pretty, performance build. This was more geared toward performance, more toward gamers, basically, but yeah, so our next build is the $1,000 build. Alright, everybody, so I have our $1,000 bill pulled up right here, and our total comes out to $101.91, so we were $1 more than last time, but I'm hoping everybody, I'm hoping you can come up with $1.91 extra, but you know. Alright, first thing here is the Core i5-9400F. Now, you're probably wondering why I went Intel here. And I didn't think it was a month, so I wasn't planning to do this, but, you know, yeah, that's kind of, but, you know, whatever, Intel. I don't like the 140. I thought it used to be 120. I thought it was 120 last week, but, you know. Alright, Deep Cool Captain 360 XE White RGB. great cooler. Great cooler for the money. You get not only 2 strips, you get a controller, you get a hub. This, honestly, it just delivers performance, honestly. Well, it doesn't really deliver performance, but it is a 360mm rad for 120, so I really like the price there. Next, we overspent on our motherboard, but that's okay. We have the Gigabyte Z390 Oryx Pro Wi-Fi. Yeah, the Wi-Fi kind of didn't really... Actually, I totally didn't search for motherboards that just had Wi-Fi. But anyway, yep, so here it is. It has some thermal cables to go with it, so, you know, yeah, integrated I/O shield, which is really good. And now we can afford 32 gigabytes. So, I went with the G.Skill Ripjaw Series 16 gigabyte 4x4 kit. Now, we're really lacking on our speed. I didn't notice that. Yeah, I would not. Really lacking on our speed, but, you know, that's okay. Somewhat. Not really. I would definitely not. Well, I guess I keep forgetting this build isn't Ryzen, so then I guess it really wouldn't matter as much. Now, we do have a 120 gig SSD, but don't worry. I only went with a 120 gig SSD, so I could fit a 120 gig M.2 SSD in here. I thought for $1,000 we could probably do that, and then obviously our Seagate 2 terabyte Barracuda. Now, I found a good deal on these 1070s, and I thought, why not? Okay, I don't know what that is, but you know. Yeah, yeah, 81 bucks. So, I'm like, well, for 81 bucks, I'm like, why not SLI them? So, I picked up an SLI bridge for 10 bucks. And then we... they didn't have the case on here. Like, it was on here the other day, but they didn't have it anymore. It is the AeroCool Cyclone. Here, let me search it. I'll pull it up on. Alright, everybody, so here is the case. 125. Don't worry, you can get way better deals on this. I found one for like 50, 60 bucks. I don't remember. Yeah, 65. I found it for like 65. So, don't go with the Newegg price. But... yeah, so here you got a nice strip in the front. Really cool, sleek design, which I like. You still have filters. That's always good. But yeah, this case can support up to 8 fans, which I thought was crazy. So you only do get 1 fan, but for us it didn't really matter because we have 4 fans. And then I just added some Roseville fans for 20 bucks anyway. Now this does also have a built-in card reader, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't remember. I have to check. But I think it also includes a controller, basically. Yeah, I think it also includes a controller for that. So, yeah, really cool. 13 lighting modes, full acrylic. Oh, issue. Well, I kind of screwed up, but you know that's totally fine. It may not support our radiator, but that's okay. Yeah, that's totally okay. And here's our SLI bridge, if you were wondering as well. So yeah, that is our. Oh, I forgot to go over power supply, UVGA, Supernova 650 watt A+ gold, black cables, of course. So yeah. Totally, I'm really sorry. I forgot to tell you, but yeah. So yeah, total comes out to $101.91. So yeah. Alright, I am going to now show you the $1,500 bill. Alright, everybody, I have finished our $1,500 build. This was a pretty tough one, probably the hardest one, honestly, to cram performance into this, but because it was kind of tough because like the $1,000 budget really set a bar, and I had a tough time improving this for our price. But we got it. Alright. AMD Ryzen 9 3900X. Now, we're spending $449. Actually, yeah, $449, and we're getting 12 cores, 3.8 gigahertz. Pretty cool. Alright, I went with our same cooler, and I did double check, and I was wrong. It actually does fit. So, in our last case, so we're actually really good with that. And then we have Gigabyte X570X ATX AM4. Now, I really like the all-black kind of setup here, and I also like that we do now have a chipset fan. Really great to have a chipset fan, and I didn't look up any accessories, so I'm going to do that. Okay, we actually do get less accessories than the last one. Only 2 SATA cables this time, but it does not matter, so. Alright, we have a 4x8 kit, 3600 speed here of the G.Scale Ripjaws 5. Yeah, 154 bucks, 55 bucks actually, but yeah, pretty cool. Then this, I found this on eBay for like 19 bucks. I'm just like, okay, because the seller had good reviews. So yeah. And then we also got a 500 gig M.2 as well. And then I did a basic 240 gig SSD here. Yeah. And then we have a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte drive, basically, as well. Now we have a Radeon RX 5700 XT here. Really cool looking card, honestly, if I have to say anything. Now we kind of skimped on our case here, but I think that was really okay because we were kind of more going for performance. So yeah, I thought it was okay, but I mean, if you don't think so, then yeah. The other case offered more features, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like our higher end hardware really kind of fit, but you know. Alright, now we could have gone cheaper on. Oh, we did end up going with this power supply. Sorry, I thought I went with a Cooler Master one, but you know. Alright, whatever. Yeah, totally fine. But you know. Anyway, yeah, same power supply, I guess. 650 watt. Yeah, and then we just have 2 140mm fans to fill up our case, and we went 89 cents over, unfortunately. Good thing with all our mail-in rebates, because we would have been way over. But, you know. Oh, our shipping was still 18 bucks. Anyway. So, yeah. My favorite was probably the $1,000 build, as usual. But, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to drop a comment below what you think. And I'll see you in the next vlog.
Go.